And now to a 12 investigates. Forsyth County EMS is experiencing a staffing shortage right now.
WXI 12's Louis Tran spoke with a former and current worker. They both say the biggest issue is low pay, and they believe it's putting the public's health at risk. He joins us in studio after looking into this issue for weeks. Louis, what did you learn?
Yeah, one Forsyth County EMS worker tells me that workers are leaving to nearby counties for better pay or for better working conditions. And one worker says for residents in Forsyth County, that can mean life or death. Caitlin Reinhardt is reflecting back on her past job with Forsyth County EMS.
It just doesn't seem fair sometimes that we can barely take care of ourselves when we're taking care of other people.
Reinhardt was a paramedic crew chief for nearly 3 years. She says that she left last November because of the staffing shortage and low pay.
I think, how am I going to make it the next 2 weeks? And it was really scary at times.
Reinhardt tells me that many EMS workers are burning out and stretched thin, and the response times to help people are longer.
That 1 minute longer of a wait for us to get there on scene is life and death.
Forsyth County EMS employs paramedics and EMTs. Paramedics have more training. Both roles are seeing declining numbers in Forsyth County. In the past 2 years, the number of new EMT hires has been declining, while more EMTs are leaving. The number of paramedics who are leaving is about double the number being hired. As of June, Forsyth County EMS has a shortage of 25 workers. And on top of that, since 2018, the average number of calls EMS workers have responded to has increased. The state medical director says that they're working at a very dangerous rate.
You're just going to burn through your medics and you're not going to keep them. I mean, pay helps, but that's just not a sustainable job.
To help address this, in January, Forsyth County commissioners approved a pay increase for Forsyth County EMS workers. Now, when you compare that to Guilford County EMS, EMTs are on par, but the starting pay for Guilford County paramedics is higher by more than $6,000. A current Forsyth County EMS worker who wanted to remain anonymous tells me the new pay is not attracting enough workers, and many have been thinking about leaving.
It's hard. It's almost like wanting to jump off a sinking ship. It's hard to make that decision of whether I'm going to go with them or in that lifeboat and go to shore, or am I just going to go down with that ship?
But to make matters worse, Forsyth County EMS Chief Joey Hunley tells me that they do not have enough ambulances. Right now they have 26 vehicles and they ideally need 34 to get to a healthy and effective level.
You know, we have a heightened sense of angst, I guess, when you know, ambulances are going down or an ambulance is involved in an accident. Outside of the whole, just everyone being safe and what we're doing, you know, it's just a constant challenge.
A challenge Reinhardt hopes the county will address. As she reflects back on her experiences, her patch reminds her of the duty many EMS workers are committed to keep Forsyth County safe.
People are being told on 911 calls, we don't have enough. We don't have enough staff, or we have no trucks available, no one to respond to your call, but we'll send someone as soon as possible. 20.
Now, today, the County Board of Commissioners held a budget workshop. There's a proposal for more than $1 million in total and additional funding to hire more staff, equipment, and vehicles. But Budget Director Carl Wolf says it does not include increase in workers' pay. In studio, I'm Louis Tran, WXII 12 News.